Hey, all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNINews video. And for today, we've got a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates Party Van, updates from Hasbro with their Haslab Skystriker and Rancor, Black Series Rancor, all that and more. So let's jump right into it. So welcome to a Tuesday edition of TNI News, and I don't have a whole lot for you guys today. It's actually been somewhat slow this past week or so, which is why I haven't been throwing up a lot of videos here recently. But some things have come out, and I wanted to go on and share them with you. And let's start off with some Star Wars news. So specifically in regards to that Haslab Rancor, Black Series Rancor, and Salome has joined us for the news, folks. But with this week, we got reveals for the next stretch goal, which is a set of bone accessories like you saw in Return of the Jedi in the Rancor pit, and then also a cardboard cutout backdrop. So that is unlockable or stretch goal number 2, which would require 13,500 backers. And then, of course, we saw the other week the first stretch goal, which was the Gamorrean Guard on the Power of the Force card back with the collector coin. That one required 11,000 backers. Now, as I'm recording this, the Rancor has not yet achieved its minimum backing goal, which is 9,000 backers. It's actually around 5,100. And seemingly after yesterday, after they announced the stretch goal number 2, seemingly the campaign lost backers because yesterday it was at 5,120, and then last time I checked today it was down to 5,100. So I don't know what happened to those 20 backers, if they changed their mind, if it was a glitch or what have you, but definitely not really moving in the right way. Now, Hasbro is also, they've just announced that this coming Friday, the 19th, they are going to be doing another live stream with the Star Wars brand team. Again, just like the last time, specifically focusing on this Haslab Rancor campaign. According to them, they will be showing off the painted model for the Rancor. So far, we had only seen the gray model. So they're going to have a painted model. And then they're going to go on and reveal the final 2 stretch goals for this campaign, which are probably going to be the best. I'm guessing at least one of them is going to be a Rancor Keeper. If they don't do a Black Series Rancor Keeper, I would be very surprised. I know some people want the slave girl Ula, which I don't know if that is even in the cards as far as possibility wise. I've talked to some folks that have indicated that a figure like that might not be too favorable in the minds of Disney, I guess you could put it. So I don't know how much truth there is to that. There's also just the tooling cost. I don't know if they would give us 2 brand new tooled figures. The Gamorrean Guard obviously was a reissue, and so that kept the cost down. So maybe, I mean, if you look at the Haslab Galactus campaign, we did get the Morg character as well as the Nova character. So maybe we'll see Ula. I don't know, but I really would be surprised if we don't at least get the Rancor Keeper as one of the stretch goals. Maybe the final one, but I would be very surprised if we don't see that. Now, also today we got a new video from Hasbro for the G.I. Joe Skystriker, the Haslab campaign for the Skystriker. And in that one, we got our first good look at the gray model, the actual model for the Skystriker. Previously at like PulseCon, we had seen digital renders. Now we have seen a few images put out on by the Hasbro brand team members for G.I. Joe on their social media, some images of the gray model. But this video really gave us our best look at it. They also seemingly are teasing a Dr. Mindbender as being one of the characters to get the O-ring treatment, their updated O-ring treatment, which of course, that is the line they announced at PulseCon, which will be a Pulse exclusive. The first 2 figures being Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. But in this video they put out today, again, they were seeming to me like they were hinting that Dr. Mindbender might be a figure that gets soon done for this O-ring line. And right now, the Skystriker is doing a little bit better than the Rancor creature. It is up at 5,448 backers last time I checked. Of course, it needs 10,000 backers minimum in order to go forward. So, that one, it started out pretty strong, but has definitely slowed down over the past week or so, which is not terribly unusual with these campaigns. They often slow down, but, I think there's about 21 days left in the campaign. So, definitely plenty of time to reach that 10,000 backers, but hopefully, if you want it, you will be thinking about backing it very soon. And of course, assuming it does get backed, we are actually giving one away on Toy News International. And I will put a link to that contest, the details to that contest in the video description below. Now, in other brief G.I. Joe news, I just wanted to share with you that Hasbro has also confirmed that Walmart retro line, which was, 3 3/4 inch figures, but not with the O-ring, that line has been put on hiatus, according to Hasbro. Not canceled, but on hiatus. I'm sure because they are essentially wanting you to start buying these O-ring figures, and they don't want the competition from the two different lines, which are very similar to one another. But again, according to them, the Walmart exclusive retro line is now on hiatus. I've been hearing some people having quality control issues with the final figures. I think Grunt, maybe Stalker, I forget which were the final ones, Cobra Officer. Those are the ones I actually just saw on the shelves at Walmart when I went this past weekend. But I've been hearing that some people have been having issues with breakage. The joint that holds the legs apparently is used with a somewhat brittle plastic, I'm told. So if you get those figures, do be careful with them. But again, that line is now technically on hiatus. Nothing for you on the NECA front today, other than I just wanted to share this one image that NECA released last week, teasing their upcoming Creepshow Ultimate Creep figure from the 1982 movie. This will be released in celebration of that movie, which will be hitting its 20th anniversary here next year. So look for more details on this figure. They originally told us this figure was coming, I believe, this past summer at their virtual Comic-Con, but now we have this updated look at the figure, and again, more details should be coming soon. For McFarlane Toys, also been pretty quiet, but they did, I think since the last time I talked to you guys, release official images for 2 new Bloody variant Spawn figures from the Mortal Kombat game. So specifically, they are giving us what is called the classic Spawn with blood, a mustard color Spawn with now some red splatter, so ketchup and mustard. I've seen that joke going around. And then the second figure is the Malefic, I think that's how you say it, Spawn figure. Again, a variant of that one with blood splatter all over it. And these figures are available for pre-order at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. For you Karate Kid fans, Icon Heroes is continuing to do more figures based on the original movies. They don't have the license for the new Cobra Kai series, but they have announced that they are going to be doing a Mr. Miyagi. They posted up this digital render and said he will be coming soon. These are 6-inch scale figures. And then just today, they announced an exclusive on their website, Danny LaRusso as the All Valley champion. So, he gets the trophy, multiple heads, multiple hands. And again, that is being released as an Icon Heroes exclusive figure. So if you've been collecting the Karate Kid stuff from them, both of those are ones you're probably going to want to check out. When more details become available for the Mr. Miyagi figure, I'll be sure to pass them on to you guys. For Masters of the Universe, I just wanted to share these 2 images for the new Netflix series, the second Netflix series toy line. This is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and we've gotten a look at 2 new figures that are coming in the line with another version of He-Man, which is wearing some type of elaborate armor, and then they're also doing Beastman. So don't know when exactly these figures are going to be released, but look for both of these. We're getting plenty of He-Mans in the line, which is not terribly surprising, but definitely kind of cool to see Beastman. On the Marvel Legend front, all I have for you is, first of all, Hasbro's announced the winner of their box art fan poll for the Haslab Galactus. It was choice number A. Choice C was a close runner up, but it was actually A that won. So this is the image that you will see on the packaging when the figure actually gets released sometime next year. According to Hasbro, this one had 49.58% of the vote. Choice C had 41.6, and then B, apparently nobody really liked. That one only had 8.75% of the vote. So, I actually like C. I actually forgot to vote. Maybe it would have won if I had voted, but C was actually my favorite. But A is pretty cool as well. All of these are done by John Taylor Christopher. So same artist did all three. It was just which of the three of his pieces of art that you wanted on the packaging. And again, according to Hasbro, the majority of you picked A. For those of you still trying to get your hands on that Walgreens exclusive Nova figure, it actually for the first time went up for order on the Walgreens website. It seemed like Walgreens had abandoned putting these up on their Walgreens website, but has finally put up the Nova. As I'm actually filming this, it is still available. However, I will note that I've noted some people say that they've had issues getting it while others have been able to add it. I was able to, I didn't buy it because I already had the figure, but I did add it to my cart. I could have checked out with it. And again, I checked it right before I went to filming this video. So I don't know if there's a difference between how it appears on their app on like a mobile device and on a desktop. I've been checking it through the desktop computer. So, if you want to get your hands on it, it is definitely listed on there, and hopefully you will actually be able to add it to your cart and buy it. It also allows you to check local stores there on the website. I don't know how accurate that is, but it has that option where you can see if any of the local stores has it in stock as well. So, at least they finally put it up there. I'm waiting for Quasar, which has not yet been released here in the United States. It's been released overseas, but we're still waiting for that one to hit here in the US. So hopefully when that one does, they will also put that one up online as well. Okay, now let's end off things with some Super 7 news. So first of all, I just want to give you an update on that next wave of ThunderCat pre-orders that I believe I talked about in the last news video last week. They had teased the red evil Lion-O figure as part of the next wave. So there's been some delays. Originally, it was going to go up last week, supposed to go up last Friday, and then at the last minute, Super 7 changed things. From what I understand, I think they're trying to get final approval before they can show off the figures from the license holder, which I believe would be Warner Brothers in this case. So I believe that's what the holdup is. They have said on their social media that they are hoping that they should be going up sometime this week, probably maybe this Friday. But that's, again, probably assuming they get that final approval from Warner Brothers. I'm assuming that they're expecting that at any moment, but you never know. Warner Brothers, it might end up on the back burner, so you never know for sure. But hopefully those will be going up for pre-order sometime this week. Again, my best guess would be on Friday. I have been made aware of the figures in the wave, and I'm not going to tell you all of them, but I will. I will tell you that the weakest figure in the wave is that Lion-O. Anyone who likes repainted Lion, it's definitely a figure that's been done before it appeared in the cartoon. So I don't mean to put that down, but to me it's just kind of a repaint of Lion-O, which doesn't interest me that much. But the other figures in the wave I definitely think would be cool, and the one I'm most happy about. Not really supposed to tell you, but Ultraman is going to be in the wave. So don't tell anyone else that I told you, but that is one of the figures that should be in the wave. And then the other two also I think will be pretty cool as well. Actually, one of them I think is going to have like a type of vehicle with it. So definitely kind of cool. So again, hopefully we will get that full reveal later this week. And of course, as soon as they do, we'll have it up on TNI. And of course, I will probably be talking about it in a later news video. And then for the biggest news of the week so far, at least, is the reveal of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates Party Van, also coming from Super 7. They actually teased this last week, but it is now available for pre-order pretty much everywhere that sells Ultimates figures, including our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. You can also pre-order it directly from Super 7 if you want. The prices vary a little bit depending on where you go. Big Bad Toy Store is selling it for a little more. It's a little more expensive there at about $500. However, they are going to offer the $4 shipping option. Whereas like Entertainment Earth has it for $450. That's the general cost of it, $450. but they charge, I believe, over $100 for their shipping. And then Super 7 also, I think it's $44 for their shipping, and it's $450 there. So I think the drawback with ordering from Super 7 is you have to pay for it all up front, whereas the other places I don't think will charge you until it actually goes out for shipping. So those are factors you'll want to consider if you're thinking about adding this one to your collection. It definitely has a hefty price tag, which I don't think is too surprising to anybody. I mean, being the figures themselves cost $55 each, I don't think anyone thought that Super 7 was going to pull off a 6-inch scale detailed vehicle for a very cheap price. About the same price, I believe, as they offered the Thunder Tank, so around that same price point. Now the vehicle itself, as far as details go, is going to be measuring 20.25 inches long, 13.8 inches tall, and 12.5 inches wide. It's going to come with a lot of accessories, a lot of removable parts. You can see with all these images, I'm not going to go over the entire list, but it's definitely, as you would expect, fairly detailed. Now this is based, more on the toy, the original toy, as opposed to say like the cartoon. Now I do want to point out here that NECA in the past, early in the year, had indicated in interviews and such that they were working on their own party van for their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. So that would be likely based on the cartoon as opposed to the toy line. How much it differs from this one, I have no idea. What the current status of NECA's party van is, I don't know. They really have not talked about it much here recently. Did they decide to hold off on it because they knew Super 7 was going to beat them to the punch? Those are things I don't know. But just know that NECA has indicated that they are likely going, at some point, going to release their own version of the party van. I don't know how it will compare in price. My guess is it won't be super cheap with them either. But maybe it'll be a little bit cheaper. I don't know. But like I said, we'll have to wait and see on that. But with Super 7s, again, highly detailed, good size to it. If you're a fan of the Turtles, this is probably one you're going to want to check out. And again, you have multiple options on where to buy it with, varying prices and shipping and all that kind of stuff. And so that's something you're going to have to figure out for yourself. And, let's be honest, this hobby is getting super expensive. I mean, we've got multiple Haslabs from Hasbro. We've got the Super 7 party van. We've got who knows what else is coming shortly down the pike. Like I said, NECA has indicated they're working on their own party van. Every time you turn around, there's some new big item that's being launched by a company. So, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. I think, us as collectors, we are just going to have to pick and choose what we want, unless you're really rich, which if you are, that's awesome. But I think most of us are going to have to just start picking and choosing what we want, because I will only speak for myself. I can't afford everything. So I'm definitely kind of right now getting towards my limit. I already backed the Galactus. I backed the Skystriker. I've passed on the Rancor. I don't think I'm going to back the Rancor. Just because it doesn't personally appeal to me that much. Definitely wasn't backing the Ghostbusters Proton Pack because that's really not my thing. But I don't know about the party van. I probably am not going to back that or get that myself. I got the Thunder Tank from Super 7. I think I'll probably wait and see what NECA ends up putting out. Since I'm not really collecting the NECA or the Super 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, I've been primarily focusing on the NECA stuff. So I'll probably wait and see what they end up putting out. But definitely, like I said, it's getting expensive, and I think you're going to hear a lot of people try and convince you to buy these things or what have you. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to inform you about them. But again, it's really up to you what you decide to buy. And I don't think anyone can blame you if you get more and more choosy with how you spend your money with so much stuff coming out all the time and how expensive everything's getting, and likely is only going to get more expensive with the way things have been going. So that's my little speech to you guys. Take it as you will. But that is it for today's news. Now, I don't know when I'll get to another news video. Again, things have kind of slowed down as far as news go. We're starting to head into the holidays. Thanksgiving's next week, so I don't expect a lot of news next week. I am also planning on making a shift to my second YouTube channel that I really never put much effort into, but I plan on making that my primary spot for live streams. Thanks to the YouTube algorithm that apparently kind of screws up your channel if you do a lot of live streams mixed in with regular videos. I don't know why, but that's what I've been told. So I do have a link to that channel down below. I've not done any live streams there yet. I don't know if I will do one this Sunday. I'm going to kind of play it by ear. I've also got some other things in the works that have kind of been taking up my time in regards to the website. So again, we'll kind of play it by ear, but definitely I do have, I'm not going away from YouTube anytime soon. I actually am hoping to do more here on YouTube than I have in the past. So hopefully you guys will check it out and tune in when I actually get it going and stuff. So as always, guys, stay safe out there. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.